What's the biggest plot twist you've ever seen? In college, I sat next to a guy on the first day of class who immediately became my best friend. We instantly clicked and hung out almost every day. Eventually, he told me about how his neighbors were absolutely crazy. They would scream and yell at him to be quiet, bang on the walls to get him to shut up, even though he wasn't doing anything. He would sneeze, and his neighbors would scream at the top of their lungs for him to be quiet. I told him he should call the cops on them, and he said he would. After that day, he disappeared entirely. I asked around, and nobody knew what happened to him. There was no sign of him until a month later when he finally showed up to class. I asked him what happened, but he just told me he was sick and was in the hospital. I honestly didn't think much of it until I heard some of my friends talking about him. They were like, "Did you hear what happened? I thought he just had the flu or something," but then they told me the truth. He went home that night and his neighbors were screaming at him to be quiet, so he called the cops. A few hours went by and they were still screaming, so he called again and asked what was taking so long. The cops told him they had already left hours ago. Turns out his neighbors were never actually yelling at him. He had to go to a mental hospital because he was schizophrenic and was hearing